Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bird, and today's video is going to be about my weight loss surgery, the gastric sleeve that I am having. So I got my approval last week on Tuesday, but I had to wait for the hospital to get the hard copy from my insurance company, which it was a yes. So I'm super excited, super nervous at the same time because this is really happening. I got the approval today. So my next step is I have to get an EKG and a medical clearance and radiology imagery. So I'm actually getting all of that done next week, which is super exciting and scary at the same time, because as I mentioned in my previous video, this is going to be a whole new experience and a total life change. So today what I wanted to talk about, because that surgery date is coming so close, after getting those three things done, then I have to get lab work. I don't know what kind of lab work yet, but I believe after the lab work, then I will be getting a surgery date. I am like so freaking nervous. I'm so nervous, but I can't wait for it to happen. Thank God. I am going to be working from home now with the job that I'm doing. It's pretty easy, so I believe I'll be able to hop right back into work. Honestly, what I'm going to try to do is hopefully I'm able to somehow negotiate me getting a surgery date on a Friday, hopefully, fingers crossed. That way I'm able to recover over the weekend and get back to work by Monday. If not, I gotta do what I gotta do. Gotta provide for the family, so I will be, my desk is right here, literally, so, and my bed is like 2 inches away, so I believe I should be able to get back and forth. With this line of work that I'm doing, I'm no longer really talking to patients anymore. I'm just reaching out for little information. I'm doing medical records, so I'm reaching out for little things from hospitals and clinics. So it's not as a super busy or talkative job. So I should be able to recover even if I'm unable to get that appointment or surgery date on a Friday. But what I did want to talk to you guys about, enough about me. 10 things about bariatric surgery, and these are just, you could do your own research. This is my research and the things that I have Googled and came up with on my own and just kind of put 2 and 2 together. So the first thing is to really understand and really do the research on what is getting ready to take place. So my first thing on this list is knowing that this is a total life change. These are handwritten, well, not handwritten, printed out, but all of these are things that I came up with. But like I said, you can do your own research. Number one, you want to understand that this is going to be a total life change. So you have to make sure that this is, one moment, guys. You want to make sure that this is something that you really want. Something that you are going to commit to, because this surgery is not, I repeat, it is not reversible. So once you get a portion of your stomach removed, which I'll put an image right here of what it looks like, it's not reversible, guys. So you have to know, for anyone out there, because weight is such a big thing, and I totally get it. People get the surgery at all ages, started fresh out of high school and, older. So, you have to be willing to make that life change and understand that this is a life change and that you can't get that portion of your stomach back. And that's me saying in the best terms that I can without being totally, graphic. Number 2 is that it's 3 stages of eating after the surgery. So the first stage is a liquid diet. I believe the liquid diet is, let me get my papers, one moment. Okay, guys, I'm back. So it's 3 stages for the after the surgery. So the first stage is the liquid diet. The liquid diet is anywhere between 1 and 3 weeks. So you're on a pure liquid diet. So everything that if you can see right here, 1 to 3 weeks of a liquid diet. So everything is like broth, and it's, I believe, like, I saw some people having like Propel or water, and it's really hard you're drinking it out of a little cup, which they told me to get those so I can like practice. And if I get them before the surgery, I'll show you guys what they look like. But it's a little cup that they want you to even practice before the surgery so you can get used to it. So then after that, those 3 weeks, it's a parade diet, which is everything is blended up. I know that's going to be one of the hardest part. I can, do the liquid diet, and I can also do, adding, because after the puree diet, you're going to start introducing solid foods back into soft to solid foods back into your diet. Puree is really going to drive me crazy because I don't want to, it's just not for me. Like, everything is like applesauce. Literally, everything is in the applesauce texture. And that is for about 4 to 6 weeks. So then after 4 to 6 weeks, you're okay to introduce on week 7, introducing back like solid foods, but be very careful because a lot of research that I did and a lot of videos that I watched, a lot of people do not like the same foods that they were eating before, and things like that. So it's like learning yourself all over again as far as what you like to eat. So the next thing, number 3, is on average, it takes about 2 to 3 weeks for the incisions to heal. If anyone is out there who wants to know how long is the healing process, as far as my research goes and things like that, it takes about 2 to 3 weeks for the incisions to heal on the outside, which is going to be about 5 incisions, and then it takes about 6 to 8 weeks for the staple line in your stomach to heal. So where they cut off some of this that part of your stomach. So prepare yourself for that. A lot of people say that it's everyone is different, so don't take this as like a for sure thing. Again, I haven't even gotten it yet, but a lot of people say, after the first week, they're able to kind of move around. It's not too bad. So yeah, but again, it takes about 2 to 3 weeks for the incisions on the outside, which is 5. The main one being over top of the belly button, which everyone says that kind of hurts the most, but it takes about 2 to 3 weeks for that to heal, and about 6 to 8 weeks for the staple line in the stomach to heal. Number 4, you will be able to get back to work at a desk job in about 2 weeks. But if you're doing like heavy lifting or standing, etc., it will take about 4 weeks before you can get back to work after the bariatric surgery. So yeah, if you work any type of lifting jobs, such as like stocking, or you're maybe standing, or things like that, it will take a little longer to get back to work. If it's like a typical desk job, things like I do, it's a little bit more faster because you're sitting. So so keep that in mind for anyone who works. You might have to like really plan it out and make sure that it's the time management works best for you and your job. Yeah, so just make sure you're taking everything, into, as you're planning for your surgery. Also for like, desk jobs, that doesn't mean it's going to be 2 weeks exactly or anything like that, because if anything tends to go wrong in the surgery, or I know that if you're unable to, which I heard this from my surgeon as well, if you're unable to hold liquids down, they will not release you for the hospital. So that kind of pushes your time back. They won't let you leave the hospital until you're able to do certain things. So just make sure you take into consideration, my doctor says it takes about 35 to 45 minutes for the actual surgery, but then you also have to worry about the anesthesia and things like that. So it does seem longer than that. And then also a few hours after that, they want to get you to start walking around, and then they want you to start trying to drink like water and things like that. So they will not let you leave the hospital until that's done. As far as weight loss, to my research, again, you guys do your research and make sure you're asking your surgeons and things like that. But it says most people, this is actually what I got off, research, but I'm not totally sure. Research on the internet is like 50-50. But it says most people lose half their extra weight during about 6 months. And so that's like you dieting before your actual surgery, and then after surgery you just keep on going. You're not able to, as far as my surgeon, I don't know about everyone else's, he stated that you won't be able to get back into like the gym or any exercising until about a month after you have your surgery. So it does take about 6 months for the for some of that weight to just kind of like fall off. And overall, people lose about half the weight that they've had, or even more, but that takes about 12 months or so. But it depends on how goal driven you are, and how how much support you have as well, and how, if you feel motivated to actually continue to once you're done healing and you're able to get out there and exercise and eat the right way and things like that. Because not saying that you're unable to eat snacks and things like that, but you just want to make sure you're still being healthy and portion control, and that weight will fall off. Whereas though some people do hit a lot of stalls, so I just want everyone to know the weight is not going to just fall off. Some people it falls right off. Some people it falls off and then they hit a stall, and then it falls off, it hit a stall. So just be aware that it's not going to just be like this, and you have to still work hard and, diet and exercise and things like that. The success rate of bariatric surgery, such as like the bypass and the sleeve, is about is about an 85. So that's really, really good success rates, in my opinion. Again, it also depends on the person, and a lot of other stuff. It can be, just the outright health issue and things that might, slow down the weight loss and things like that. But I think 85 is a pretty good rate of success. Getting rid of belly fat naturally, and trying not to actually go to, I want to say, lipo and things like that. It's a few things that they say you can do, which is eat more fiber, increase the amount of fiber you eat every day. I want to see, let me see, one moment. So, and you can eat a lot of fiber, get a lot of protein. It's really, really going to be hard, guys. If anyone is out there considering any type of weight loss surgery, it's really, really going to be hard for you to get your protein in, because of the amount that you can intake a day is very less than what you're going to be used to. So a lot of people do the protein shakes. So yeah, I would say just continue to read those macros, and any way you can get in protein, get in that protein. Exercise, of course, but it's going to take you a while before you can start exercising again. So yeah, just try to get them that protein in. Reduce stress. Sorry. Reducing stress. That's easier said than done, especially the the times that we're in. So anywhere that you can try to, have quiet time or center yourself, whether that's in a bathtub or trying not to, I can't even say try not to stress out too much in a day, because like I said, that's easier said than done, but trying to keep yourself calm, relax, and reduce as much stress as possible, because that is another way of gaining weight and things like that. Also, it says eating more healthier fats. So yeah, again, reading those macros and getting those healthier fats in, and getting enough sleep is another way, you burn fat and things like that. So getting enough sleep is another way to, losing, that fat and, things like that. So those are my 10 things. I hope this helped anyone out there, anyone who's looking into getting a bariatric surgery, such as the sleeve or the bypass. I'm in Orange County, California, so my insurance is able to cover everything for me, which is very, very, amazing. So, yeah, and again, even though I'm not, paying for this, it still is, if I have to still appreciate it, because a lot of people think when you're paying for it, you appreciate it more. But I appreciate it the same as if I was actually paying for it. So my commitment is still there, and I'm very excited because, like I said, I've been trying for years to lose weight. I've tried many and many of diets. Any one of them, you can name them. So this is, the next step to starting a healthier life for me and my kids. I want to stick around as long as I possibly can. And yeah, so I hope these 10 things helped you guys out a lot. And I'll be back and letting you guys know. If I can, I'll try to bring you guys along with me when I go to these doctor's appointments. If not, I'll be coming back with another surgery date. With the surgery date. And yeah, and I'll be taking you guys along with me. Again, this was the 10 things about bariatric surgery. Again, this is my research. You guys do your research. And yeah, if you have anything that you would like me to find out, or if there's anything that you have a question about, if I can answer it, leave it in the comments down below.